Howdy boys, it's NPC and today we're going to be customizing the Bravado Greenwood, which is based off of the Dodge Monaco, the 1977 version of that car. It was also an old police cruiser model and we're going to make one look pretty. So first up we have the armor upgrade. We have armor plating as well because this is an Amani Tech vehicle, that's why I'm in the agency. The armor plating I think we are going to avoid for the sake of fashion. For the body trim, we've got some cages. Oh, you can just remove the side trim. I kind of like the side trim, but I think it does. Oh, interesting. I was going to say it definitely does make the car seem older in my opinion. We could go with the painted trim as well. I think I'm going to have to pick the color first and see the liveries, and then we'll come back to the body trim. For the brakes, we're going to max them out. For the bumpers. Whoa! What is this? Okay, so we can make it look a little... I don't even know what words to describe this. This one is a lot more owl-like. I kind of like it. Small splitter. Let's go with that one for now. For the rear bumper, we can go with a painted one or a black one. I'm going to go with the painted one. For the engine, what the heck? Oh, interesting. We can't modify all that much from the engine. We are going to max it out. But for the air filters, I don't think I want anything that pokes out from the top. It's not really my style. I'm going to go with the trumpets. For the exhaust, I think we need some dual exits. The aluminum side exhaust, it's way too cool. Yeah, I have to go with this one. For the headlight covers, we can throw some X's on there. That's kind of sick. I'm going to go with the secondary headlight covers. For the Amani Tech, I'll throw in a missile lock on jammer. That's always useful. For lights, I'll throw in xenons. I know it's an old vehicle, but I kind of want to modernize it a bit. I think that's sort of the build style that I'm leaning towards right now. For the liveries, I cannot see anything on this white. Okay, that one's definitely a lot more like lowrider style. Race car, go with the black Bravado. The Invincible one is sick, but I don't know if it changes the back at all or if it's just that front section. Oh, it looks like it does something to the... This one does something to the hood. We need to change the color. I can't see anything. Let's just make it a red for now while we play around with some of the other options. Okay, there's the white rear stripe. It is kind of sick, actually. Not bad. Classic full stripes. Oh, those white walls, too, are killing me, dude. I don't know if anyone else feels the same, but I really like the white rear stripes, so I think that's what I'm going to go with right now. It makes it feel like a Christmas present. For the mirrors, I really like the missile mirrors, actually. Those look super good. So I think we are going to go for those in... I like them in the black. For a plate, we're going to go yellow and black as well. Proxy mine, yeah, we're going to throw that on for sure. For the secondary color, that does not change anything except for it changes the headlight covers as well as the trimming on the inside of the vehicle. I think red would look good, but I kind of want to change this to a different color than the headlight covers. Oh, it's either primary or secondary. I see. In that case, I do want to prioritize the headlight covers over the secondary color. So we'll just make that a metallic black. For the roof, we can paint the roof. And I was going to say yes. I was really thinking about saying yes just now. The difference maker for me was this red window trimming. It just doesn't look right having the black surrounded by the chrome surrounded by the red. That's too many layers. We'll leave it red for now. Things are definitely subject to change, so we'll revisit the roof. For the spoiler, what is that? It looks like one of those funky water bottle fillers at like national parks. That's so funny. Wow, you can give this car a huge wing. I almost want to make it a little more race-like. I think that would be super cool. In which case, I would probably go with the large lip spoiler. Yeah, let's do that. We'll go change the front as well. For the suspension, I'm going to drop that all the way. Transmission, max that out. Turbo, tuned, and for the wheels, I'm thinking something like the 6-gun would work really well on a car like this, but I also feel like the holes aren't big enough. The Farley, I have no clue how you pronounce that, but I like those, and we're gonna black that out. Tires, we're gonna bulletproof those. Tires smoke. I actually think white would be better on this car, just because it's like a little old. I don't know, I'm just not feeling the black. It's a little older. Yeah, I am not happy with this right now, so it's probably gonna get scratched. We can give this thing a ton of blacked out trimming. I think the blacked out is the way to go. For bumpers, we're gonna revisit that and change that to the large one. Yep, very nice. For the exhaust, as much as I love these exhausts, The colors are completely out of place, and there's no skirt option on this car as well. So I think I'm gonna have to go with one of the extended pipes. Like, yeah. No, no, no. Surely chrome is not the only option. Ugh, that's so lame, but whatever. It's not that noticeable that it's chrome. Are the painted side exit exhausts the secondary color? No, I think it's the primary color. I'm gonna leave them chrome for now. We definitely got to play with the color a little more. I have to give this one, this needs a lot more thought if we're gonna make this look good. Maybe let's set it to black, just a much more neutral color for now, and then we'll play around with the liveries a little more, because this is definitely what's gonna make or break the car. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. I changed the livery to this Bravado one that says 57 on it, and then I just threw on a race yellow to give it more of a Bumblebee aesthetic. I with this one. I think for the pearlescent, I'm gonna go with a cream just to make it not quite so bright. I was playing around with the livery a little bit more, and I actually think I like the Bravado livery more than the Haze livery. It's really nice that it adds a black pinstripe on this livery. My only problem is that with this black trimming here, the black line along the side as part of the livery and not the trimming gets messed up. I guess we can play around with that, huh? We can just delete the trim, but I feel like it makes the vehicle so much more naked. So I think I just do want to keep the black trimming and change the livery. Boom, that's beautiful. For the roof, right now we have it stock and the livery kind of overlaps the back end right there, and I love the shape of that. But I think the car looks even better if we have just an all black roof. That looks absolutely amazing. And the trimming of the yellow is not very intrusive. Beautiful, beautiful synergy right there. We can throw on some louvers. I'll throw on some black ones, yeah, sure. I guess my very last decision would be the front bumper once again. Do I want the large splitter or the small splitter? I like the look of the small splitter more, but I think the large splitter adds a lot more detail with those little connector bars, and it's consistent with the spoiler as well. So I think we're gonna leave it as it is. And with that, our vehicle is done. Let's take it out. Here's the sound test for you guys. It's got a pretty generic sound, kind of sucks. Yeah, not all that much to say about the vehicle sound. The looks though, oh my god, this car. I'm surprised at how good the Bravado Greenwood can look. It kind of just reminds me of a beefier Dukes. That's what it seems like, especially from the rear end and the way it's proportioned, where the back end kind of overhangs a lot more. I really like the look of it. I thought it was going to be a really lame vehicle. Definitely slept on it, and I'm glad I customized it. But as for this vehicle's performance, for a muscle car, it's got pretty good handling. I'm enjoying the drive. You definitely have to be in the mood to drive a muscle car, because their reputation is not having the best handling, but this one seems to handle pretty good. The back end can definitely slide out a little bit, but it's very easy to get yourself back on track, really controllable, similar to the Karen Boar, where it slides around a little bit. I think it's really fun to drive. This thing doesn't have the greatest top speed ever. It definitely takes a very long time to get up to speed, and it doesn't seem like we're going crazy fast. And then for the acceleration off the line, better than a lot of muscle cars. Definitely far less wheel spin than you would get on average. Those are bikers. And of course, we do need to take into consideration that that this is an Amani Tech vehicle. It's not like there's Amani Tech races or anything. I think the Amani Tech is more of just like a minor quality of life upgrade for this car. The thing is, it's competing against one of the best, not only Amani Tech cars, but the best muscle car in the game, which is the Bravado Buffalo STX, another four-door muscle car. Both of them are good vehicles, but it's kind of one of those situations where with the Flash GT that we customized yesterday, where like despite it being a good sports car, there's no point in ever using it because the Italy GTO exists. So the Bravado Greenwood in this situation would be like the Flash GT, and the Buffalo STX more like the Italy GTO, where there's not really a point in you buying a Greenwood if you're looking for a four-door muscle car Imani Tech vehicle, and you're not going to pick the Greenwood for racing either. So you really got to ask yourself how much you value the Greenwood and its customization, which is pretty good, I would say. I really enjoyed customizing that. It was a little hard to get started, but I think there are a ton of different routes you could go for a good-looking Greenwood. And it's also very fun to drive. If you guys are looking to grab a Bravado Greenwood, you can currently find it under the featured section of Southern San Andreas. However, it is next on the chopping block, so if it's not there anymore, you can find it under the four-door section of Southern San Andreas. If you have the trade price unlocked, this vehicle is going to be $770,000 while it's on sale. Otherwise, it'll be $1 million. And if it's not on sale, it's going to be $1.1 million and $1.5 million if you don't have the trade price unlocked. Is the Greenwood worth your money? That is the million-dollar question. While it is on sale, I'm going to give it a hard yes, just because of its price point. If we compare that to the Buffalo STX, it's also a pretty cheap vehicle, and remember, this vehicle is a lot better. It's also got weapons. The Buffalo STX is just a better version of the Greenwood. I want to put that out there first. But the Greenwood does have excellent customization, looks great, handles well, good acceleration. Top speed is the only thing I think it's a little bit lackluster in. But if you're just planning on using the Greenwood for a free mode vehicle, you're getting crazy bang for your buck if you have the trade price unlocked and you get it while it's on sale. If not, I still think it's worth your money, slightly less so, of course. If I had to compare it to something, I guess I would say it's like the XA21 of the muscle cars category. And that is very high praise. For those of you that don't know, the XA21 is my favorite supercar in GTA Online. And while it's not outstanding in any one category, I can find literally no flaws with the car, and I love driving it. And I think the Bravado Greenwood would provide a similar experience. Definitely go pick up a Greenwood if you guys don't have one already. Totally worth the $1 million that you're going to spend. But that's going to wrap it up for this customization. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Comment down below and let me know what you thought of my build. Sub to the channel if you guys are new. There will be more videos like this coming out in the very near future, and that's about it. So take care, and I'll catch you boys in the next one. Peace! I just realized the bullet mirrors that I put on this are chrome and not black, and that's f***ing gross. I think we need to scratch the entire vehicle. Canis Seminole too. Canis Seminole driver as well.